shut down and I saw me they buy over. She say come down south and she dey in some barrier. I tell she you too far. Cause gas race, don't talk more BP, price up to be just gas race. Don't talk more MP, them joining the rest. Gas race, you need pay, don't get me upset. Gas race, say gas race. And shut down when I skin, and they still won't know when I come in. Shut down when I skin, right now I feel like I'm again. Shut down when I skin, this girl won't leave me alone. She only call my phone. This girl won't leave me alone. Oh you wicked son, you don't know I broken. Oh you wicked son, you don't know I broken. Oh you wicked son, you don't know I broken. Oh you wicked son, you don't know you're getting worried, but she don't know my plan is to duck she. Yeah, hold on the dirty. This year I want to fet and just be free. This girl crazy like she don't know. Gas race, don't talk more BP, price up to be just gas race. Don't talk more MP, them joining the rest. Gas race, you need pay, don't get me upset. Gas race, say gas race. And shut down when I skin, and they still won't know when I come in. Shut down when I skin, right now I feel like I'm again. Shut down when I skin, this girl won't leave me alone. She only call my phone. This girl won't leave me alone. Oh you wicked son, you don't know I broken. Oh you wicked son, you don't know I don't get. Oh you wicked son, you don't know I don't get. Oh you wicked son, 1 minute and now don't spend me money. So you know now I ain't coming for free. Yeah, hold on the dolly. You want me stop and pick you up the street. This guy crazy, but she don't know it's gas space.
Oh yeah.
Well.
91.9 FM, yeah. Man, is the vibe. Everybody, let us meet on the street. Our station is #1, bringing balance to the nation. Soca, and Calypso, rhythm section with limbo. We bringing you plenty vibes, please just share the light. We bring the heat on the street. It will be vibes all day, #1 frequency. Yeah, we stream all day. The mother of all, it can be vibes all day. We bring it virtually, #1 frequency. The mother of all, carnival. Hey, the mother of all, carnival. I said the mother of all, carnival. This shit, FM, 91.9 FM. This shit, 91.9 FM. 91.9 FM. This shit, 91.9 FM. 91.9 FM. This shit, 91.9 FM. 91.9 FM.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss of the business. When I want to listen to a radio station, I listen 91.9
FM.
Well, let me start off by saying a very special good afternoon to you, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Top of the afternoon to those of you on the web locking us down right now via the Street 919 FM's Facebook and YouTube pages. Hope you guys are having an awesome day today. Top of the afternoon to my crews locking me down right now on the people Facebook. Let me go over to Facebook right now and see how we looking. Well, we ain't look too bad at all. Facebook, good afternoon to you. I see you, Lucille and Jennifer Nathan, Sheldon Lizama. Good afternoon to you. Yeah. Like the video, share the live, let people know the Queen of Talk is in the building, and we have a lot of ground to cover today. It is Monday. We just have 2 hours on a Monday. So, speak now or forever hold your peace. Already the shares are overwhelming. All you like me, all you had to like me to be sharing this live. So people, they sharing the live like hot polori. Share the live, get the people on the inside. The Queen of Talk is in the building. It's Monday. Whole day in Trinidad and Tobago. We have plenty to discuss. Good afternoon to Kevin Williams, to Diane Payne, Yvette. Good afternoon to Spice, to Leslie Ann Cruikshank, and Niles, Rudy, Trudy, Marlon Roberts, Trevor. Good afternoon to Michelle Superwoman, her mother, and her lovely daughter. Yeah, big up all your whole self. Now, good afternoon to Same Dude, KB United, to Akil. Good afternoon to Anne-Marie Arthur. Top of the afternoon to Ian Bristol, Sidena. Good afternoon to you, Sidena. Clayton, I'm missing Clayton. Cleavon, good afternoon to you. All you know all yourself, man, my loyalist. Tyrone Ortez is here. Yes, David. David, good afternoon to you. How you doing today? Oh, God, PP Shark on the inside. All your trouble in the camp. Trouble in the camp. PP Shark is on YouTube. Good afternoon to you, PP Shark. As well, you're getting like the video, share the live. Let me start the thing one time. It's Monday. I'm going to find out what is making news in your world. Sean Watson, reach all your bloody horn. Sean is on the inside. Ganesh has some behavior on my live today, eh? Francilla Mocano, Maria Lyons, Lisa King. All right, so yeah, the place lit. I'm going to go straight on over to the phone lines to allow you guys to get in and to tell me exactly what is making news in your world. There are lots going on in Trinidad and Tobago. A lot is happening. What's making news in your world? Let's go. Caller, you live.
Aisha, good afternoon to you, my darling.
Mommy, how you doing?
Good. How was your weekend?
Very restful.
And my boys, and especially my boys.
Your boy only want to know when he going out with his granny on the next vacation.
Tell him soon.
And dropping he right down they go Martin West by you. You and he go deal with that.
Aisha, let me tell you making news. Amar, 104.7.
What happened to Mr. Amar?
97 young men from over.
Beg pardon?
What happened to Mr. Amar?
Like apparently he went to the diplomatic center and he was blocked.
Who put out the man?
Aisha, want to ask you a question. I know that gentleman very, very good. He lives in Karanaj, right? So him good. I don't see where, but I know him good. Your 104.7 cuss the man. All you be saying all sort of dirty thing about Dr. Rowley, especially Mikey K and all of them. And Amarius come on after too. All you have belly like a calabash. And you're telling him about to go to the diplomatic center. So do what? You always disrespect Christopher Rowley, but you know what he remind me, as I said this morning? You know what is horse manure? That is what he remind me of. I'll call back in. Hey, let me say good afternoon to Mr. Leave It right here. Good afternoon to you. And Anderson, good afternoon to you, my darling. You know I must call him, right, Aisha?
I mean, that's your boyfriend. Just now we
Yeah, that's my boyfriend. I'll call him back, darling.
Thank you so much, Mommy. So I heard the bacchanal with Robert Amar being barred from attending the press conference at the diplomatic center. I see them mobilizing people to escort Mr. Amar to the next press conference at the diplomatic center. I'm not sure why they would bar Mr. Amar from attending. I'm hearing that Mr. Amar didn't fill out the necessary documents that was necessary to get in. I don't know how true it is, but I'm waiting to see. I will continue to monitor, see what's happening with that. But yes, I also heard about the story when they put him out of the press conference. I'm monitoring it. Caller, you live?
Yes, good afternoon to my sister Aisha.
How you doing, Andrew?
Well, I good after the Almighty God. And what Mommy said is true. Because I thought of some fellas next to me that be playing their radio station. And he kind of nasty thing they say about Dr. Rowley. Yeah, man, I feel these people is so disrespectful. African people. Because all the things they hear all of them they be saying, none of them say that never come, like. And the UN say, none of them. Not say nothing about it. Them is the best. And these things had to stop. Somehow, stuff have to come to these things. Because you disrespectful, I'm very disrespectful to you too, you know. If you show me respect, I show you respect, you know. I don't mix matters with these things, you know. Because you are not greater than me. And all of us have to live, none of us live in this world alive. All of us have to go to this world dead. And we have to be buried or burned. So no one is greater than no one. Give respect and you get respect. You show disrespect, I give. Give you disrespect. Because nobody disrespect too. You understand? And they have a right to ban him. You can't be talking about a man bad and you're going here what he's saying. It's confusion they're making. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you so much. So then there are conflicting stories with that. Persons are saying even if I hearing a feedback from a phone audio or something, somebody have a speaker close to here. Please lower down. Thanks. All right, so there's conflicting reports. Persons are saying even if the Prime Minister has its own personal reservations about Robert Amar, he should have been allowed in because he's a member of the media. I tell you, I don't know. I am following the story piece by piece. Some persons say he did not follow the proper forms to get into the press conference while he was escorted out. And then I'm hearing, the argument of some persons saying, well, Mr. Amar don't like the PNM anyway. Why does he want to attend the press conference? One would say that the press conference is for every citizen that's a member of the media, whether they like the PM or not. But I don't know. I'm monitoring and paying attention. Sheldon Lizama, good afternoon to you and your lovely wife. There was an issue with the flyer you would have sent me for your ad. It is lacking a number. One of the numbers for your ad, Mr. Sheldon, is missing. Could you look at your flyer carefully and send me a correct number that persons can get in contact with the company on? All right, the ad is going to be up and running first thing tomorrow. It could not have been done today because of the lacking number. Just wanted to say. Caller, you live?
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Yay, PNM Gemma, what's going on?
Hi there. I had a following up endless buses to come down Friday. But what I want to happen Friday, I want the president to say she's not going again. Let them follow up all the bus and come down. And when they reach down, let the president say, too much of confusion. I am not going again, staying right there. Okay? Lessons.
Thank you so much, Gemma. Let's see who's there. The lines are open. Caller, you live?
Aisha West. Aisha.
How you doing, leave it there?
I like the bar and I still holding on. Mommy, I still love you. Although Dr. Rowley and I, we don't see eye to eye. Aisha, so I hear Dr. Rowley get rid of Hines as deputy political leader. Aisha, he should get rid of Hines long time. Because I told you this already. Hines is the Minister of National Security. But Dr. Rowley had Stuart Young talking about things, matters of national security. Total disrespect for Hines. So what do you have him there for? Get rid of him. Aisha, I will leave it there.
Thank you so much, leave it there. Caller, you live?
And it's sad to see if Dr. Rowley have no confidence in Hines, in the PNM party. Why he have confidence to have Dr. Kit, Fisher Hines leading the Ministry of National Security. He have no confidence. He have no confidence to put Fisher Hines as the deputy political leader of the PNM. But he has confidence to put a man who watch a man and see the fragrance in the eyes. Aisha, it's sad. It's very, very hurtful and disgusting to hear that people come to say that some form to follow Mr. Amar. Hey, Dr. Rowley, public life, people have to question. They went after the world president before the president Donald Trump, a world leader. All his taxes have to come out for the world to see who the hell is Dr. Christopher Rowley. Why nobody can call him out? He is God. So, Mr. Amar is a part of the media. 104 Aisha, imagine if the UNC have a press conference like the press conference on Sunday, where they just keep on doing on the week. And 91.9 send past Google the coverage the press conference. And because they know that Pastor Google is a PNM talk show host, they in listen in the building. How is the look? How is the look? Why all your old people sing it one way? I'm talking about God and 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 God. And it's sad to see that all you've seen it one way. And I take no side in it. The media have to be free. I don't care what media house it is. I don't care what color they carry in. No prime minister, no opposition leader must embarrass the media like that. I stand firm because I am a part of the media. I'm a caller on the airwaves. And if the media is under attack, Kings is under attack. If the media is under attack, Mambi under attack, Aruka under attack, Patara under attack, because we is a part of the media. We make up the media. And if that
Kings, we have a minute before the break.
If that Mr. Amar is have a talk show program like every other program and discussing the issues of the day, why call in and use that phrase to try to make it unfair? It's very unfair. Thank you very much, Aisha.
And with that, we're going to go for a break and come right back 29 minutes after the hour, 4 o'clock. We'll be back. Stay with us.
From inception.
Plenty vibes, we just share the light. We bring the heat on the street.
It's the mother of all carnivals.
Yeah, what I need, a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of rum.
Right down is non-stop. How you do know to line over?
This here go be water mix up with beer. We jump in, yeah. This here go be water mix up with beer.
Yo, this is the mother of all cannibals.
The mother of all soca. The official station and the destination. The street 919. All new soca full. All new soca full.
All soca, all day.
Tell the DJ, play some soca music today.
You see, this carnival are also like garbage.
Nobody does it better than on the street.
91.9.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss of the business. When I want to listen to a radio station, I listen 91.9.
So don't you ever let me down again. Yes, I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down
bills to pay. And so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the street 919 FM.
From the beginning, the National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago has been focused on creating a sustainable future. For us, sustainability is not just a passion. It is a pledge to our planet that we will be mindful of our impact. It is a plan to help realize the potential of our people. It is a promise to our children that we are thinking of tomorrow. The National Gas Company of Trinidad and Tobago, pursuing sustainability at the forefront of energy.
Ladies, the world's hottest soca stars you ladies love are coming to the largest gathering of women ever.
Soca for her.
23, Friday, February 3rd. Voice. Lyrical, Iwer George, Urban Owls, Mama Nappy.
Is it the only weather that I'm feeling so?
Representing the Caribbean, Skinny Fabulous.
Everybody push something in the air now. Behavior nothing.
Problem Child, Moto.
You don't know this your boy Moto there from St. Lucia. February 3rd is all about soca for her. Moto will be live.
If you can't be my woman, I don't care. I want you to be the outside woman.
Adamo. Joining the Queens, Patrice Robin
and Nadia Batson. Get early bird tickets now at islandetickets.com. Cachets nationwide.
Extra Foods Grabbers up.
Soca for her.
Coming to the Queen's Park, Nevada.
Friday, February 3rd.
Trinidad!
Bruce Wayne and Sexy Flex present Soca on the Boat 5. The Return to Soca. The Return to Soca. On Sunday, 5th February 2023. On board the luxurious Embassy Yacht. Boarding 3 p.m. Sailing 4 p.m. DJs, MC Duke and Selected Country.
Yo, this is MC Duke and I will be on Soca on the Boat 5. The Return to Soca.
Dr. Ross.
This is the musical surgeon Dr. Ross and I will be on board Soca on the Boat 5. Return to Soca.
And Bruce Wayne and Mr. Voice.
Soca on the Boat 5. The Return to Soca. Yours truly, Mr. Voice. I will be there and it's that.
Get your limited early bird tickets. At $200. Get your tickets at The Police Mess, Long Circular Road in St. James, The Street 919 FM on Marvel Road, and Candy Crush booth number 6, Carenage Fish Fry. Or call Bruce Wayne and Sexy Flex at 340-2016 or 388-2271. No oversized coolers allowed and no glass bottles allowed. Soca on the Boat 5. The Return to Soca.
Look back, hey! Look back, hey!
Tune in to The Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Get on the way, Get all the way, Hold a woman and hold a man and
front. That's a jumbie. I'm a go jumbie. He protecting we in the van like a jumbie. Put up your hand like a jumbie. I'm a go jumbie. Get out the way. Go jumbie coming. Look the go jumbie coming. Get out the way. Go jumbie coming. Look the go jumbie coming. Oh la woman and oh la man and oh la woman and oh la man and to let them get away, not to let them get away, to let them get away, not to let them get away. In Miami, for the Juve, for Labor Day, on the Parkway, Caribana, Queen's Park, Savannah, Carnival Monday, Carnival Tuesday, yeah. To let them get away, not to let them get away, to let them get away, not to let them get away. Wind up like a zombie, jump up like a zombie, wind up like a zombie, jump up like a zombie. Spin your rock in the air, spin them like you don't care. Bring them up in the sky, spin them and let them fly. Wind up like a zombie, jump up like a zombie, wind up like a zombie, jump up like a zombie. Spin your rock in the air, spin them like you don't care.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
We are back. We are still inside the first hour. Something caught my attention. Even though I'm wondering what's making news in your world, you won't believe what is making news in mine. I'm going to let you guys know in a short after I take this phone call. Caller, you live.
Aisha, what these people that be cussing old people so for? And this old one and old and old. It's a pleasure to come old. I 70, going in 71, and I wish I can live to see 100 years. Once God's still there. You understand? To be old is to be nice. You understand? You sit down in a chair and rock back and listen to the radio. Okay? Blessings. Blessings.
Thank you, Gemma. It is a blessing indeed. So the lines are open. We are taking your calls. What is making news in your world? In the 5 o'clock hour, we're going to take a look at a headline in The Guardian. Murder toll now 22. Kamala again tells the PM to fire Fitzgerald Hines. So we're going to take a look at that in the 5 o'clock hour. However, I'm allowing you guys to get in and have your say in this one. As I said, something is making news in my world, and I'm deeply concerned about it. I'm actually pulling up the article now to share with you guys, but I'll take your calls in the interim. Today's Monday. ISUPK is going to be in from 6, so we are dealing with a short version of the program today, so you can get in now. So let me just share with you guys what is making news in my world after this. Caller, you live.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Hey, how you doing?
I hope I end up from this one too. Aisha, we're going to make MP, because you're from Lavantil, for the Spring Strout or wherever. So before you move out now, we're going to replace your lines. It's no longer no part of the executive of the party.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Aisha?
How I gonna know, Anderson? I don't know.
Well, that's all over the news. You don't get this lady red army, you know. All look, bullshit, all of them don't get the news. People out there get news before
they probably have another portfolio for him.
Well, he's ready to go high court. He might just be going high court. But I'm obscene language. I wanted those all over the world to see the Minister of National Security going up because that's for what? Obscene language. He might be a normal civilian. But some of the MPs and all the ministers, all the councillors, one such civilian, you know. So try such civilian and one MP. The police officers too. Like Bonnie said, everybody take it in a real man. I mean, on the night time, when we come and take the same taxi driver to home. Once a police officer fight a civilian, so next time you might hear him behind, you might hear the PM move him from the Minister of National Security to just a normal MP. All those people, this man tell a man he's seen the pipe in him. He said, well, I don't have change, I only have a credit card or what, nothing. He said, I ain't seen the pipe in him. And I hear him talking a pack of BS yesterday on the I-95 or whatever that's called. And he has to get nobody no ad. So, and looking at just some special and could be no more. I tell you, someone when you have PNM skin. The Johnny community, he's a PNM. Look how you touch your office in Belmont. How nasty, how dirty, and the only drive over there. We are behind his office. Rubbish thrown all over. Lapidated state. The surroundings of his officer. So he's a PNM. They call him short young. We do not PNM. We want to pitch in words. And looking for the weight of vehicles on road. One and he's a PNM. Just another one we encourage you to take your job. Just spitty mouth one. Terranzi are saying he's a PNM.
Do you know the man mouth spitty man that is with you and all?
Calling no PNM trade. Calling callers.
Thank you, Anderson Wilson. Thank you, Anderson. Oof. So guys, let me tell you what is making news in my world. Let me start off by playing this song first and then go straight to the headlines. Let's go.
But we must keep going. We feeling the pain. Yes, we keep holding strain, but we must keep fighting. Regardless of how it come, we just can't surrender. We gotta keep working towards a better future. We may never be always down and fighting to stay off the ground. We must remember all day will come. While we appreciate the little life got to give, regardless what's the hurt, we must think positive. Look on the brighter side, look on the brighter side, because I see a silver lining behind this gray cloud we're passing. Look on the bright side, look on the bright side, for the bright side is where we go.
Institution at the San Fernando City Corporation, Councillor Riyad Hussein, as we are trying to find a solution to this problem that exists here. We were told yesterday, or informed yesterday, that the grave for Black Stalin was interfered with. We immediately contacted the municipal police, and a site visit was arranged for this morning. Lo and behold, we arrived here this morning and further damage was done. There is feces on the grave, there is a dead iguana, and I mean, they totally destroyed what was amount and what was respect to the passing of the late Louis Callis and the grave that was mounted last week. We are speaking to the municipal police. There will be a council meeting on Tuesday where this will come up, and we are looking for a solution to this problem. We are going to lock every gate around the cemetery. The major gates are locked, but there are two entrances for pedestrians who may have to do something, who may have to come in here to have quiet moments with their loved ones. But that is allowed, but this will have to stop. And this is the damage being done by these pests in society. These people who assemble on the promenade basically for meals, because the public continue to feed them 3 and 4 times a day. And in between meals, they find things to do, because as the saying goes, the devil finds work for idle hands. So So in the communities, they become a pest of society. They are destructive, and these are things that they are doing. We really have to put a stop to this. Recently, a task force is being arranged that people like Dalla and Lady Puddles and people like Henry and Bradley. I looked at the case here. I've been with so far. That's a phenomenal development. Once a month.
But we must keep going. We feeling the pain. Yes, we keep.
Black Stalin's grave has been desecrated for a second time, according to Mayor Junior Regrello in San Fernando. The homeless is being blamed for this act of vandalism. And the mayor said he would do everything in his power to address these pests in his city. Some people find it very disturbing. I myself find it disturbing that even in death you can't rest in peace in this place. But among items thrown onto the grave was human feces. It bothers me, people. Black Stalin was a favorite of mine. He's an icon, and it could have been anybody's grave for that matter. But he dead rest now. I can imagine how his family is feeling. The lines are open. We're still inside the first hour. We are taking your calls. Remember, in the next hour, we talk about Kamla Pasal-Bissesa's call for Fitzgerald Hines to go. Let's keep it current. Caller, you live?
Aisha.
Yes, mommy.
I spoke about that this morning on the station, right? And Aisha, let me tell you something. It happened recently, about a week or two, in Santa Flora, right? And Los Bajos, right? You know that, right? Where the young lady was buried down there, right?
Yes, I spoke about that.
Right. You remember that, right? Because the Santa Flora police station is higher up the road, and then the cemetery is lower down the street. But where this happened, right, this part is just in the heart of San Fernando, right? The station is right here. And let me tell you, even if you close the gate, these homeless people could jump over because it's just down the hill, right? They could jump over. They have to make, what I think I suggest they do, send all the police, roam the streets in the night. You hear what I'm telling you about? Because remember, these homeless people, that's what they say, looking for places to sleep. They don't care to sleep in the cemetery. You know that, right, Aisha Welch? Right? But I think it is disturbing because, it says Stalin don't deserve that. Let the gentleman rest in peace now. You know that, Aisha. You hear what I'm telling you about?
Yes, yes.
Aisha, you hear me, darling? Baby, come up. Aisha?
Loud and clear, I'm hearing you, mommy. Loud and clear.
People, come on. I want to ask a question here this afternoon. Mr. Amar will answer it. Is 104.7 is on investigation by TAT? Could Robert Amar share some light on this? You hear what I'm telling you about? 104.7, right, does carry a lot of false information. I want Mr. Amar, answer that. Mikey K. and all the section and the Williams and all of them, you understand me? I want all of you to call Aisha program here this afternoon and tell me if that station is on an investigation. I go on to that one.
Thank you so much, mommy. Thank you. All right, Anderson Wilson, behave yourself on the Facebook Live now. You have no conduct, eh? Caller, you live?
Mommy, good evening, darling. Miss Shema, good evening. Shema was talking about Miss Shema. And man, Shema, anyhow, all people like there's good people for Shema, we. Anyhow, I'm waiting for your PNM callers who had nothing to do when the evening come. Who had nothing on his stove coming down or ain't have no flour raising. Right? I'm waiting on all you who get them little light and pan to call and say Kamala them. I sit on here and studying. If this Kamala jump that water, to Thunder Grave or Munila, one of them, you know. Because everything for all you is coming at them. You know, so I'm waiting on all you. But I'm making this call all you marry bunters. All you come the Red Army. You must start off by saying this. Aisha, all you don't come and call you this evening. Right? I'm making a clarion call. All you don't come here this evening. All you marry bunters. Kunji, good evening. My partner Kingsley, good evening. My partner Heavy, good evening. Aisha, beg your callers. Don't kiss Camilla, drink nothing and jump no fence and rent and no. We're waiting on all you.
Remember they say that nothing lasts forever. One day is for the slave.
Caller, your life.
Good afternoon, Aisha.
Good afternoon.
I want some people to stop being a clarion fool. Because we are well aware that these people are very biased. I don't want to use the right word, but they are very biased. And by all means, they want to demoralize African people in this country. They have to stop that. And if some of these clarion fools on them continue to make themselves fool, and according to what's the Calypsonian name in Erin down there, what's his name, we boy the short man, Crow, they must stop being licked. And I wouldn't say the rest because I want to respect your program. They have to stop that for a little money dropping off the table. They're doing anything, right? They're selling their soul, they're selling their mother, their father, they're trying to sell the country and they can't live in it when they're done by it. So let us stop that nonsense. All of them who talking about the waiting for this one and waiting for that one. Wait to see about your trend future. See about your trend future and stop calling the station and talk nonsense. Y'all ain't seen what's going on? Open your eyes and see. Stop it. Carry-on fools. Have a good evening.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well.
91.9 FM, yeah. Man, is the vibe. Everybody, let us meet on the street. Our station is #1, bringing balance to the nation. Soca, Van and Calypso, rhythm section with limbo. We bringing you plenty vibes, we just share the light. We bring the heat on the street. It will be vibes all day, #1 frequency. Yeah, we stream all day. The mother of all, it will be vibes all day. We bring it virtually, #1 frequency. The mother of all, carnival. Hey, the mother of all, carnival. I said the mother of all, carnival. The street FM, 91.9 FM. The street FM, 91.9 FM. The street FM, 91.9 FM. The street FM, 91.9 FM.
Yo, this is Iwer George, the big boss of the business. When I want to listen to a radio station, I listen 91.9
FM. You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Hi, I'm Valentine Garcia.
And I'm Nikki Garcia.
Please join us on the Final Hour broadcast every Thursday at 9 a.m. on the Street 919 FM radio.
Every week we will journey into the amazing Word of God. So please join us.
See you then.
Hungry for savings, oh yeah. The bacchanal box will save you plenty. 2 years now we waiting for carnival. The bacchanal, all in the road and we saving. With the best deals, oh gosh. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box. The savings never stop. The Bacchanal box, KFC Bacchanal box.
Hungry for savings this carnival? Come satisfy it at KFC with the Bacchanal box. 2 pieces of chicken and 1 regular side for $31.95.
4.5%? 4.5%? 4.5%.
That's my husband. He cannot believe the offer we're getting from TTMF.
4.5%.
That's for the first 6 years for a mortgage up to $2 million. 95% financing with extended terms up to age 70. He calls it a home sweet loan, and he talks about it all day, every day, because soon we're going to be proud homeowners. Anyway, honey, what you want for breakfast?
4.5%.
TTMF, from here to home.
Renting a car in Tobago should be quick, affordable, and easy.
Wow.
Here at Onia Rentals, we make the process as simple as possible by using our easy e-sign-up. Yep, we can sign you up from just about anywhere using our tablets. See? All done. And everything goes straight into the cloud. Yeah, you're on your way. Are you coming to Tobago? Book your car rental with us and enjoy the most affordable rates in Tobago. But hurry, because cars go pretty fast. Call 361-1042. That's 361-1042. One more time, 361-1042. O'Neill Auto Rentals, Tobago, taking you further.
Here at Land Capital Certificates, we provide opportunities for your money to make money. We all know saving is important, but saving alone won't get you to your financial goals. And let's face it, the bank doesn't have your best interest in mind. So this is your wake-up call. Do you have $1 million saved? Then contact us today. Sponsor Limited. Call 324-LENN. That's 324-LENN.
Tune into the street 91.9 FM
every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m.
for the Repairing of the Breach radio program with me, Bishop Showinau Thomas.
The scripture says, "And they that shall be of thee shall build the old waste places.
Thou shalt raise up the foundation of many generations, and thou shalt be called the repairers of the breach, the restorers of the paths to dwell in."
Don't miss it. Repairing the Breach radio program with Bishop Sherwin R. Thomas on the Street 919 FM every Sunday from 10:05 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Thursday from 10:05 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. for the program Straight and Narrow, The Way of Life, The Health Store, being brought to you by Mrs. Arlene Collins Mohammed. For more information, check us out on Facebook or Instagram at Straight and Narrow, or visit our website at www.opulence.com/Arlene for Life. You can also call or WhatsApp at 309-4697 or 620-9379.
Bring the thing down, bring it down, bring it down, bring it, bring the thing down, yeah, bring the thing down, bring it down, bring it, bring the thing down, bring it down. Bring it up. Yeah. It's true. Hey. Are you ready? This life is too sweet, yeah. The vibes are so nice. Party on repeat, yeah. I'm living my best life. You can't bother me, no. I go do what I feel like. You better believe, yes. Bring them up till the sunrise. I just wanna hold a drum and beat it one day. I just wanna hold a vibe and feel the rhythm. I just wanna turn up so the world can see me, yeah. Cause it's one thing that we come here for. Bring down the rhythm. Bring down the rhythm. Bring down the rhythm. Bring down the rhythm. This is the ram back, we on full array. The
Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
You keep falling down, but you must keep standing. It keep getting hot, like the pressure won't stop, but we must keep going. Everybody in life does have their little setbacks, but we just can't say that's that. Sit down and relax. Don't care what we go through today, surrender we must never say. Where there's a will, there is a way. While we appreciate the little life got to give.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Thank you so much for staying with us. 5 minutes after 5 o'clock. Last hour for us. Story in Trinidad and Tobago's Guardian. Headlines are as follows. Murder toll now 22. Kamala again is calling on the PM to fire Fitzgerald Hines. The leader of the opposition has again called for the removal of Fitzgerald Hines, MP, and Minister of National Security as the country recorded 22 murders in 14 days. In a strongly worded statement, Prasad Bisesa described Minister Hines as a weak, absurd appointment that Rowley must now move on from for the good of the country. Since Keith Rowley ridiculously appointed Fitzgerald Hines to the helm of Minister of National Security, an alarming 960 people have been murdered, the opposition leader argues. In addition, violent assaults, woundings, robberies, carjacking, rapes, and home invasions has also exploded. She also described that the year 2022 is the deadliest in the country's history. Last year, the murder rate skyrocketed to 605, with a further 56 missing without a trace, making 2022 the deadliest year in our nation's history. The opposition leader said, "We are only 14 days into 2023 and 22 people have already been murdered." According to Prasad Bisesa, the time has come for the PM to put citizen security first, rather than continuing to protect what she says is an ineffective national security minister and plan. Rowley and Hines have failed to produce a working and data-driven plan to tackle violent crime and restore public confidence. I call on Keith Rowley to set aside his petty stubbornness and not allow 2023 to be more bloody and violent than 2022. For the safety and security of the citizens of the country, Fitzgerald Hines must be fired, the leader of the opposition added. This is not a matter of win or lose. It's about doing the right thing to protect our citizens' lives. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. The leader of the opposition is again on a rant, this time calling for the removal of Fitzgerald Hines. She's saying the Prime Minister needs to put aside stubbornness and do what is best for the country by removing an ineffective minister. Caller, you live?
Yes, Sister Aisha, come back in again.
Welcome back.
And here now, when I listen to Kamala Prasad Bisesa, Kamala Prasad Bisesa should be jailed and throw away the key, you know. When Kamala Prasad Bisesa get into power, 2010, they take on the blame. The OPV is coming in. They sell it. And all the security measures to keep the country under, to protect the country. She moved it, and now she's talking about Dr. Rowley is not doing the things to protect the country. Why this person stand up and talking to me? Why? And the woman is guilty and nobody's coming on and telling the woman that She moved all the secret. Because you know why? All the time you do murder, she okay, but she rejoicing, you know. She rejoicing because not cheap people. Not people, that's why she rejoicing about what taking place. And she said, why did she lose? Blood is going to run in the street, but she getting blood. And they was asking for more blood, they say, but I rebuke that. I rebuke that. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, that will not take place here, Kamala. You're looking for murder to say you go win the election. To come back in, it wouldn't happen, Kamala. It would never happen. God is in control, not you. God is in control, the Almighty God. The creator of the heaven and the earth. He is in control, not you. And not you, MC. Have a blessed evening.
Caller, you live. Caller, you there?
Aisha.
Yes, mommy.
Yes. Aisha Welch. Let the upside down leader study to tell the Prime Minister to move Mr. Hines. Unless she can study, she will never see the door to the Treasury again because Gigi Billing and Philip Billing of a new party, you see, the PDP already crashed. Aisha, let me tell you something. You see this murder that's taking place in Trinidad and Tobago? We are the ones that have to stop it, darling. We are the ones that have to stop it. You hear what I'm telling you about, Aisha? Because Trinidad and Tobago is such a beautiful country. And if we do not stop it, Aisha, we mash up our own country. You hear what I'm telling you about? And you see the upside down leader, Aisha, you of yourself see many times they go to Parliament and they walk out of Parliament. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
They hear because they don't care about Trinidad and Tobago, my love. I'll call back.
Because I see a silver lining behind this great cloud we're passing. Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. For the bright side is where we go. Oh.
Caller, you live.
And that is why the PNM callers do not bring intelligent function to the radio whatsoever. They only go down in the mud. They try to label scandal, make allegations against people, drag people names. That is the PNM style. And Aisha, well, the question has to ask, how could we be a country to take murders in 15 days in Trinidad and Tobago? To take murders in 15 days in Trinidad and Tobago. And today is the 16th day. And today, crime is out of control because the government have no policies to deal with crime. The government is dependent on a bill what Kamala Prasad bring 8 years ago. And I can recall we gave them an opportunity to use the bill. And when that bill was expired, we asked them show us the evidence and the facts, how the bill work and things. But Aisha, what's so hard for PNM people to understand? What's so hard? Aisha, I can recall when Faris said this country, two things I keep dear to my heart. And I remember Faris, what Faris said this country, my country. He said, two things he said. First he said, business people in this country, all the people of Trinidad and Tobago, millions of dollars. There was a bacchanal between he and the minister. I ain't dare anyone. I don't come here like mommy to libel and scandal and make allegation against people. I come with the facts. They can't send me to court. They have no evidence to send me to court. Because Aisha, it is a disaster to see that Faris come and say that and Aisha, when Faris come and say the business community, all this country million, there was a short man, a man who tell our children didn't rat us it. He tell our children in this country, they rather say, that was in birth. That was in birth. A big building, a 4-story building built just so. In the last 7 years, we questioned that big building. Mommy, we didn't question that big building. Mommy, we didn't question that big building. When Aisha looked out the window, she had seen that big building in front of her face. There's no black people living in that big building. There's no African living in that big building. So when Faris tell this country that, hey, these people owe this country millions of dollars, it would say, no, Faris, that is not your business. You cannot say nothing about that. Because we know what he do with taxes for lot of people who have the goat and who have school ship goat and that. We know what he do for hybrid cars and rich. Because this Minister of Finance is for the rich, like himself. Aisha, and after when Faris say that the business community in this country have money for the people of this country, they start to victimize Faris. Faris also come and tell this country back on crime. I tell them. This is why Kingsley remain the king of the airwaves. I tell them that when Faris come, Faris say, hey, we want the opposition to help us pass the bill.
Kingsley, you're all over the place. Bring it.
No, I right here. I ain't going away. Sometimes I have to say it before I ask the question. And I'm saying it before I ask the question. I got this now because I'm a spokesman. And if you listen to Kingsley, you understand Kingsley. Aisha, Faris tell because two things. And because when I have to say the two things, I have to hallucinate on the two things to make it register, to make PNM people watch on the TV, watch on the radio. Faris say two things. The second thing, that if the UNC come together and pass the bill to the government, he know, oh my gosh, he know the criminals by name. He know the gangs. He know where they're living. Aisha, did not Faris say that, Aisha went? Aisha went, did not Faris say that? Can you answer me? Can you tell Kingsley he's lying? Mommy, can you tell Kingsley he's lying? Tarek, can you tell Kingsley he's lying? Ronnie Jr., can you tell Kingsley he's lying? Pastor Google, can you tell Kingsley he's lying? I dare anyone to shoot anyone. Anyone. Aisha, I dare anyone the PNM talk show to Sean Felix, to Joel Davy, to say that Faris did not say, I want to expose all of you.
All right, Kingsley, thank you so much. Thanks, Kingsley. Thank you, Kingsley. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Caller, you live?
Aisha Welch.
Yes, mommy.
What do you want me to answer? You want me to say something you're telling you? You went east, you went west, you went north, you went south. Aisha, not me, I want to tell your partner, right? Your talk show host on an evening. I don't take LLL from Saint and say, Aisha, yeah, I go call back in. I don't take that.
Mommy, go easy. Caller, you live?
Aisha,
Oi.
who say if Aisha lose, blood will flow. and who had a coffin dragging all over this country. I want to know who do that. Who do that? I want to know. Let a gentleman answer me and tell me right now. You know what I'm talking. Okay.
Thank you so much. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Let me go on over to YouTube, Facebook, read some of your comments as well as get your voice notes on the inside. We're in the last hour. Speak now or forever. Hold your peace. Feel free to get in. Let me say good afternoon to Mr. Bagel Sunshine, man. Big up your whole self, Mr. Bagel. Caller, you live?
Aisha, good afternoon.
Hey,
good afternoon to the listeners and the callers and all the viewers of the Street 919. I want to ask Mr. Kingsley something, right? Now, he making it that the former AG, that is Faris Awari, said that if the opposition supported the bills, that Minister Awari would have known the criminals, right? I want Kingsley to ask me, where the first day that the UNC partnership assumed office, what was their crime initiative? They said crime would have been a thing of the past, right? That is one. Two, they said give them the first 100 days and crime will be fixed, right? This woman, also known as the Sukunya from Separia, right? She came. She dismantled the SSA, the SIA, the OPVs, the blimp, and you put a person who's unqualified in a position to head the biggest secret agency in this country, right? And then you come in now to tell me in 2022 that it are all these murders and that the Prime Minister should fire Federal High because he's failed to deal with the crime situation. As the UNC, I put in the blame today, Aisha, on the foot of the United National Congress Party because they refuse to support anything in this country that is benefiting for the people of the country. Because if there was, I could recall when there was there in 2010 to 2015, and the opposition then, Dr. Rowdy would have supported them in certain amendments to deal with crime. Right? And you're coming now to come and think, oh, that all these murders in the first 14 days of the year. What happened in 2015? Right? That 46 murders in that month in January 2015. I said that, Kingsley. I shall look and listening.
Thank you so much. The lines are open.
Good afternoon, Aisha. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago. Aisha, Happy New Year. First call. They always Don Hines. I wonder why. Because he's a black Rasta man. Or the prejudice against Rasta. I feel so, you know. Have a good evening, Aisha.
Thank you so much. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Thank you so much. Caller, you're live.
Aisha.
Yes, Anderson.
If the PNM callers and I'm get checked, today is 16th. We have 3 double murders to the year already. So it seems like every 5 days we have been a double murder. We should keep on. Record I can show you. We know the PNM administration is getting most murders per year. Sometimes Tobago doesn't have one, but we know the PNM has about 20 something. Like Kamala them fault. Not managing, not all the PNM team to stop the killing. It's to spread kakadel, choke kakadel, people wasting. Specialization should have never intervened there. That's one of the most powerful ministerial portfolio, the Ministry of Works. And that road was repaved or canal fix in Laventille or in Mova East where he started off. He was also placed in various ministries, public utilities ministries. That's powerful portfolio. You see what that fella, things that fella doing right now with it? Something wrong with that. The next thing you will hear
That when I wish to the boat ride yesterday, you have tried. I went and show off ring and I was getting from big heads, you know. Went and show off the expensive ring and the watch. It's a legend contractor's game. The big time vehicle where those women so. Right? This is a man used to be at the beat 4 them morning, you know. The back of 11th Street and 13th Street by Susan and them, you know. 4 them morning before election, Hines used to be there, no official lines are speaking about, but there are plenty Hines. I have a neighbor only mind. So I talk about official lines, the Minister of National Security. So you that man should know the ground.
Bring it home,
you should
Anderson.
know
Bring it home.
how to deal with crime more than anybody because you can shoot him at the street court. Not because he never won a matter.
Bring it home. Bring it home.
The other one who never won a matter is Paris Harari too. So for you to come and say the killing today is because of Kamala, I tell you what happened in the cemetery is because of Kamala them too. Something wrong with all. Look at check. That is 3 double murders and the year no start. Something wrong with PNM and the supporters.
Sister Aisha.
My dear brother.
A man now say that we can't count, but hundreds of millions of dollars unaccounted for by Kamla Prasad Bissessa and the People's Partnership. Hundreds of millions we're talking about, eh? She cannot give account of it. And you telling we cannot count? You cannot count, he cannot count. Them is dance. Them only talking since 2010. I'm talking for the UNC and the People's Partnership, and they can't come back in power. They can't come back because all they fail. And they had to do like God to do this fellow from Tobago. What talking to Hindu, put a Hindu president, and then now they come and say, hey, don't talk for me. Or look at you can't talk for me. You understand? That is the kind of people. That kind of people they're dealing with. They're coming, you know. They're coming. Because what they do to Jack Warner, them can come close to Jack Warner. And look what they do to Jack. They're blind, you know. They're blind. You know what it is? LD means living dead. They're living but they're dead. That's what happened to them. You see what happened to men with big money. And you still another line on there. Have a blessed day, Sister Aisha.
We gotta keep working.
We're going for a break in a short while. When we come back, we enter the last half hour of the program. Caller, you live.
Yes, good evening to you, Ms. Aisha. Well,
good evening.
Yes, now, if the UNC would listen to the news, you would see that Mr. Fitzgerald Hines has been working together with the security officials of the United States of America, where they proved that the illegal firearms and all these AR-15s are coming in from America, right? So, and all these big business, these UNC businessmen are paying for those guns to be here illegally, right? So let them talk. Let the UNC talk. They will go down one by one. Leave Fitzgerald Hines right there. Thank you very much.
A minute before the break, caller.
Oh gosh, I gotta call back, you know, because I want to answer Anderson. So I'll call back.
But we must keep going. We feeling the pain. Yes, we keep holding strain, but we must keep fighting.
We're taking this one quickly. 1 minute, caller.
Aisha, I know children ain't killing nobody out there. I'm certain of that. Neither the Prime Minister nor the Prime Minister children ain't killing nobody out there. Warn all the boy children, talk to all the boy children. That's what they have to do. Instead of talking nonsense.
regardless what's the hurt, we must think positive. Look on the brighter side. Look on the brighter side. Because I see a silver lining behind this great cloud we're passing. Look on the bright side. Look on the bright side. For the bright side is where we going. Oh. Yes, we going along the road, but we must
keep going. Comes alive with the mother of all carnival.
Everybody, let us meet on the street.
91.9 FM, the soca frequency from inception.
Plenty vibes, we just shed it light. We bring the heat on the street.
It's the mother of all carnivals.
Yeah, what I need, a little bit of rhythm, a little bit of rum. Right down is non-stop. Oh, you don't know how to lie, my wife. This go be water, mix up with beer. We jump in, yeah. This go be water, mix up with beer, 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 beer. Yo, this is the mother of all cannibals. The mother of all soca. The official station and defense the nation. The street 919. All new soca first. All new soca first.
All soca, all day.
Tell the DJ, play some soca music today. You see this carnival? I also like garbage.
Nobody does it better than on the street.
Iwer George, the big boss of the business. When I want to listen to a radio station, I listen 91.9.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Guess who's back again?
Juju Love is back on the street.
It's me, Juju Love, by public demand, along with my sidekick, Mr. Aruka. We take no prisoners.
Junior Davy is back on the street, Monday to Friday, 3 to 4 p.m. Juju Love, only on the street, 919 FM.
Bruce Wayne and Sexy Flex present Soca on the Boat 5. The Return to Soca. The Return to Soca. On Sunday, 5th February 2023. On board the luxurious Embassy Yacht. Boarding 3 p.m. Sailing 4 p.m. DJs, MC Duke and Selected Kachi.
Yo, this is MC Duke and I will be on Soca on the Boat 5. Return to Soca.
Dr. Ross.
This is the musical surgeon Dr. Ross and I will be on board Soca on the Boat 5. Return to Soca.
And Bruce Wayne and Mr. Voice.
Soca on the Boat 5. The Return to Soca. Yours truly, Mr. Voice. I will be there and is that.
Get your limited early bird tickets. At $200. Get your tickets at The Police Mess, Long Circular Road in St. James, The Street 919 FM on Marvel Road, and Candy Crush booth number 6, Carenage Fish Fry. Or call Bruce Wayne and Sexy Flex at 340-2016 or 388-2271. No oversized coolers allowed and no glass bottles allowed. Soca on the Boat 5. The Return to Soca.
Look back, hey! Look back, hey!
Get ready for the
the return of the Embassy Yacht to Tobago. February 22nd to 25th and March 3rd to 5th. Boarding at the Pigeon Point Jetty. Cost is $16,500 and comes with house DJ, sound system, fully stocked bar, cleaning crew, and security. For more information, call or WhatsApp 281-4723-399-5959 or 324-4227. Email us at coralvisiontT@gmail.com or find us on Facebook and Instagram at Embassy Cruises for bookings.
Coming to the Queen's Park Savannah. It's a celebration for you. A celebration for her. Soca for her. Friday, February 3rd. Featuring with the 18 band.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
This is the voice of Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist. We are preaching Emergency Alert broadcast, which is from the Tuesday Seventh-day Adventist Church. We will be featuring voices of brethren from different parts of the world, preaching the gospel, preaching prophecy as it relates to current events and the ending of the world. Listen to us on 91.9 FM every Sunday from 9:05 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sundays. May God bless you as you learn the truth. In Jesus' name, amen.
Tune in to the Street 919 FM every Friday from 9:15 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. with Kingdom Health Services, situated at number 125 Eastern Main Road in Tunapuna. For the program, Health and Healing, merging the old with the new with Mr. Brent Diet. For more information, call 318-7471 or 484-0141 or 360-4100. It's all about Kingdom Health Services on the Street 919 FM.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
It's time to ride. That shoulder go take you where, yeah, that shoulder go take you where. That we go take you where, yeah, that shoulder go take you where. That we go take you where, yes, that shoulder go take you where. That we go take you where, yes, that shoulder go take you where. Right now that bumper need to be on our shoulder, yeah. Right now that bumper need to be getting closer, yeah. Right now that bumper need to be on our shoulder to ride. That shoulder go take you where, yeah, that shoulder go take you where. That we go take you where, yeah, that shoulder go take you where. That we go take you where, yes, that shoulder go take you where. That we go take you where, yes, that shoulder go take you where. have a 10-wheeler truck and it big and it large. I just get problems to pack it, make that friend garage. I have a 10-wheeler, I have a 10-wheeler, I have a 10-wheeler truck and it big and it large. I just get problems to pack it, make that friend garage. Screw the ball, screw the ball, screw the ball, screw the ball. Lots of things on. Yes, man. When you bring up on night, it's have to open wide. When you bring up on night, it's have to open wide. When you bring up on night, it's have to open wide. When you bring up on night, it's have to open wide. Then straighten up the truck and drive it straight up inside. I have a 10-wheeler, I have a 10-wheeler, I have a 10-wheeler truck and it big and it large. I just get problems to pack and make girlfriend garage. I have a 10-wheeler, I have a 10-wheeler, I have a 10-wheeler truck and it big and it large. I just get problems to pack and make girlfriend garage.
Push key, start the ignition. Mass gas rev up the engine. Brake hit the intersection. Make sure nothing incoming, boy. Brace yourself from a shock in the road. Brace yourself from a shock in the road. Brace yourself from a shock in the road. Shock in the road. Salute. Speeding down the bus shoot and I don't have no pass. Speeding down the bus shoot and I don't have no pass. Not taking, not taking. I don't care who it is. I'm an artist. I don't care. Speeding down the bus shoot and I
All the action in that chutney video. But where's this, boy? Chutney zest mix. I said chutney zest sour. Anyway, I just have about 19 more minutes of this program left, and I intend to take your calls. The lines are open. Feel free to get in. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Remember, today is Monday. ISUPK comes in from 6. So we'll continue to take your calls. Numbers to call me, 342-0081 and 771-1791. That's our WhatsApp number. Caller, you live.
Hi, Aisha. Good afternoon to you.
Hi, Queen. How are you?
I am okay. Aisha, I want African people, and good evening to good afternoon to everybody. I want African people in this country to wake up. Your brothers are killing each other. For what? I want, people saying, oh, there's a lot of killing. And we know that. We don't want it. It hurts all of us. Death is not something we like. We know it's going to happen, but we don't like it. We don't feel good. Why are you killing each other? And we know some of those deaths, why they occur, right? We know a lot of it is because of gang-related. And you have reprisals. We have people going after people. Try and get the people in your community to unite and love each other. Put away the hate. You're all preaching too much hate on the radio. We're not correcting things. What are you doing all day? What your brothers and sisters are doing all day? Are you getting them up into getting to something positive? Please. Everything we know, everybody has or wants to be in a different political party. We know that. It's their choice. Everybody have choices. Why? And leave people, husband and wife alone. Because I'm sure some of those things are of those things. A girlfriend, you cannot have her, leave her alone. A woman, you can't have her. Do not interfere with people's marriage. Have a good evening, Aisha.
Thank you so much. The lines are open. We are taking your calls. Feel free to get in. Feel free. Caller, you live.
Yes, Aisha Wells.
Hi.
Me again here. Now, I want Anderson and Kingsley and them to answer me this question. All you want to talk about crime and the murders in the East-West corridor, right? I want to know how Uncle Khaled supermarket in Central, right, acquired that business. One. All those businesses in Federal City and all in Devon and all these places in Central, how they acquired those buildings. All you just want to see, Aisha, people is love to come and talk BS on the national radio. Get all your facts before they come on the national radio, because these businesses in Central, right? How they acquired all these businesses in Central? Is it alleged that the former person who they hang in 99 under the Pandey regime was affiliated with these people? Just asking questions. Right? Because all they come in and want to make it look as if it's African people killing African people. A poor man cannot buy a firearm, Aisha. A poor man cannot buy a firearm. Where's all the firearm where they found in the warehouse in Central Trinidad? Where's all the ammunition where they found? Buried in somebody's backyard. But they come in to talk us about BS and say, oh, African people killing African people and the Minister of National Security ain't doing nothing about the crime. It's not them. As I say, Aisha, I'm blaming the UNC in this country for the crime situation in this country. If Anderson and them don't like it, that is a business. The UNC is the problem that causing crime in this country, because they refuse and they fully well knew who are the underhands in crime in Central and South Trinidad and bringing all the guns up in Northern Levante and places. I shall lock on.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The lines are open. We continue to take your calls. Caller, you there?
Aisha, you know what problem I have? I keep saying it. Why these people only cussing old people? Why they doing that? Everything the old people, paying them old people. Who stop us from being UNC old people? Nobody stopping all that. Okay? Right.
All right, people, feel free to get in. We continue to take your calls. Caller, you live.
Aisha.
Mano.
We're listening all the going on. Because you see, everybody know what's going on, but they know anything, but they ain't telling the police nothing. Everybody know all the guns coming from, who have them, but the police ain't knowing nothing. All who killing. And when the police kill, everybody see the police, but they may see who kill. Nobody else. Or yes, let us change around this country. And coming up with that, Mr. You the ringleader of anything. Because I said they want to come in down Friday. So obstruct Ms. Garcia, how do you call it? In the Red House. What are they coming in town for? Or they can't win that knowledge is coming to obstruct the kangaroo business? Or they should be jailed in town? Or they lucky, you know? Or they lucky? I ain't so young again because I miss it in the middle of the hotel is not the radio station saying that. Or they very lucky. Or they coming down to cause obstruction for nothing. Miss Camilla put that it says that call back the dog. Call back the dog.
Thank you, Mano. Caller, you live.
What an old, miserable man. What a man. And Mano, just the other day was sick boy, calling people dog boy. Mano, that is going to be easier of you. I want to tell my good peer and friend Gemma.
I'm here this morning.
When they're calling on the radio, low down the radio and place that. Don't God, we know you're wanting them to hear you. You're calling on the Queen of West Talk. But Aisha, again, I still unchecked. Anyone could call in and say that Faris never said that. I stopped calling on the airwaves. With the facts. Anyone could call in on the airwaves tomorrow evening. As Aisha's program starts, stop me from the track. Say, Kingsley, Faris never said that. And I ain't taking it from anybody. I'm taking it from people who do the research. People who will go like me, as I have the clip, the article, right in front of me. That's why I'm talking so brave and proud. Aisha, what's wrong with the people from behind the Tyranny Bridge coming to do the democratic rights, what the law governance to do. Because some of us in this country do not recognize Dr. Rowley as Prime Minister. It is all right. Some of us do not recognize Christine Kangaloo, who is going to be the president. We did not recommend Paula Weeks or Paul Weeks. I know she name. I do not know she name. All I know, she was living in a private house, taking taxpayers' money. Nobody knew who was coming in that house down there. Who was coming in that? We do not know who male or who female was walking in. But we will be protecting that house. Aisha, as I pack in my last bag to move into the Prime Minister resident, remember, next week I am moving into the Prime Minister resident. I have one more bag to pack.
No, we'll be there to carry it live when they lock your tail up at the entrance to the
I
gate.
shall give it the time and the date, because I said I'm going to knock the gate and ask them to let me in my children's house, my house, your house, Aisha Wells, not Dr. Rowley's son-in-law house. That a man supposed to provide for his woman. Why Dr. Rowley's son still living in the prime? Dr. Rowley, I must ask you this question. Do your children pick the man wisely? Because if a man supposed to provide for a woman, how you could tell
bring
me
it home. Bring it home.
how you could tell me you allow it? Because Aisha, Dr. Rowley, Christian, Kamala Prasad, Mr. Sa, living in my house. And today I am questioning Rowley's son-in-law, who living and sleeping on my bed. I'm going to throw him out.
Is the animal farm for all you when all you start all your madness. Caller, bring it home a minute to go.
Aisha,
Oi.
you see that caller just now? You see, when you have a nice family and you have an upbringing, they just envy you. Well, hear what I'm going to tell that caller. I'm going to take Dr. Rowley's son and bring him down in number 2, Sign Village in Saparia. And he will live down there with the Sukunia down south. Because apparently every evening you come on the radio, I want to call him the man family, and you stink and dirty mouth. You understand? So we're going to take the son-in-laws and them and carry them down in number 2, Sign Village in Saparia. And they will live down there. Aisha locked on, you come say, darling.
Thank you, Eric. Final call. Bring it home a minute to go.
I want to tell you, lady, not the one who called just now. I want to tell you, lady, before Kingsley, that darling, very good contribution. But only one thing I get wrong. I know you're calling the Africans to stop kill one another. We only become your Africans. We don't kill one another. It's PN and Sharon that killing one another, Tanti. Right? But your contribution was good.
Thank you, Anderson. I'm out of here, people. As I say, do a good deed today until tomorrow when we come with something else, something new, something hot on the official station that defends the nation, the Street 919.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well.
91.9 FM, yeah. Man, it's the vibe. Everybody, let us meet on the street. Our station is number one.